Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about my second game here of the night, day, whatever. We're talking about number 9 Georgia beating number 5 Ole Miss, 43-35 reaction. Georgia outscores them 17-0 in the fourth quarter to get the win. You know, this is a very fun game, man. A very fun SEC, another SEC football game. But Ole Miss's defense, man, they couldn't get a stop. They just simply couldn't get a stop, and Georgia's defense finally come alive in the fourth quarter. Ole Miss's offense in the fourth quarter just went to shit. Their defense really went to shit this whole game. Georgia reminds me of Alabama from the Saban years, and you have to kill them numerous times because they just keep coming back, and Georgia keeps coming back. So yeah, just Ole Miss's defense really couldn't stop anything. This is the worst their defense has looked this season. Their offense looked good in the first half. You know, Trinidad Chambliss had even the third quarter he looked good. You know, he had a passing touchdown. He ended up with 2 rushing touchdowns in this game, but they really couldn't run the ball even when they tried besides Trinidad Chambliss. Keywan Lacey, you know, he had those 2 touchdowns, but besides that, he really couldn't run the ball. He struggled. He struggled to run the football. 12 runs, 31 yards. Chambliss, he was really bad in that fourth quarter. Just the Ole Miss offense in general was kind of bad in that fourth quarter. He was 19 of 36, 263, 1 touchdown, no interceptions from Trinidad Chambliss. Had 9 runs, 42 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 total touchdowns, but just a rough fourth quarter, man. But he's had a really good rise, man, from Ferris State. So, 0 star. But he was good for the first 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, Georgia's defense came alive. That's really a simple thing there to point out. And their offense just wasn't good. So it's just like Georgia's defense kind of just figured it out there in the fourth quarter. First 3 quarters, neither defense really played well, honestly. Both offenses were just eating. But Ole Miss's defense just didn't come alive the whole game, and Georgia's did. Really kind of a difference there. Was their offense was able to keep it up the whole game, while Ole Miss just didn't. So give credit to Georgia. You know, hard-fought game here at home against a very good, but yeah, man, that Georgia-Ole Miss game was college football at its finest, a classic, a thriller. But this game was all about the offense with stellar quarterback play from Chambliss for the first 3 quarters. Gunnar Stockton was pretty good throughout this whole football game. Lawson Lucky had a 3-touchdown game, and Gunnar Stockton was a perfect 12 for 12 in the second half. And it was an impressive comeback for sure. Georgia hasn't played defense versus a good team all year. Like, their defense has been struggling. And it's not just against Ole Miss. It's been against, like, Tennessee, Alabama. Their defense has struggled. And Ole Miss will have a big game against Oklahoma next week. They kind of got to have that for, like, a top 25 win. But Ole Miss has a lot of work to do before they play Oklahoma. A pretty good defense right there. But let's talk about Gunnar Stockton. Second half numbers, 12 for 12, 135 with 3 touchdowns. Phenomenal. But with Ole Miss, it's disappointing to be up 2 scores and have it right there. They made a lot of significant plays in significant moments. The Georgia Bulldogs there, especially in the fourth quarter. So yeah, Chambliss was good for the first 3 quarters. Not in the fourth quarter. Gunnar Stockton had a fantastic football game. They ran the football pretty well and pretty good as well. Ole Miss couldn't stop anything. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop them from couldn't stop them from running. Couldn't stop them from throwing. They just cooked all game long. Gunnar Stockton, 26 of 31, 289 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, 3 of those passing touchdowns in the second half. Time to put some respect on his name. That kid's a damn beast, man. And the offense has been good. Like, sizable portion of the fan base thinks Bobo is the issue. Mike Bobo. but the offense is averaging 34 points per game, 440 offensive yards per game, 40-plus points in 3 of the 7 games, 28-plus points in 5 of the 7 games. They have a really damn good offense, and Gunnar Stockton's good, man. Absolutely diced up that defense, and gotta put some respect on his name. Also had 10 runs, 59 yards, 5.9 a carry, and a touchdown, so 5. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. 5 of them things. 5 touchdowns for Gunnar Stockton total. And had over 300 total yards in this game. What a performance from Gunnar Stockton. In big games, he showed up. Like the Tennessee game, this Ole Miss game, he showed up in these games. And the Georgia offense as a whole has. And Nate Frazier, 17 runs, 72 yards, 4.2 yards per carry for Nate Frazier. So he had a good running game. So good resurgence from Nate Frazier. Bowens, 10 runs, 61 yards, 6.1 yards per carry. Chauncey Bowens is pretty damn good as well. Bale, 2 runs, 19 yards. And McCray, 5 runs, 13 yards. Zachariah Branch, 8 catches, 71 yards for Zachariah Branch. Dylan Bale, 2 catches, 57 yards. How about Lawson Lucky? 5 catches, 43 yards, and not 1, not 2, but 3 of them things, 3 of them touchdowns from Lawson Lucky. And what was even more impressive, Ole Miss made Georgia play their game, and they somehow found a way to win. This is far from a perfect team, but damn, if they don't just keep finding a way. But Lawson Lucky with a 3 touchdown game. They got the tight ends involved in this game. Delp, 4 catches, 42 yards. Really got them involved early in this game and throughout the game. So the tight ends really got involved. Lawson Lucky and Oscar Delp. Colby Young, 1 catch, 36 yards. Had that 36-yard catch and went out with an injury. Humphreys, 2 catches, 20 yards. Bowens, 2 catches, 16 yards. Frazier, 2 catches, 4 yards and a touchdown. So a receiving touchdown for Frazier with a good game on the ground as well. Defensively, not really much to talk about. Georgia didn't have any sacks. Woodring was 3 for 3 on field goals, and Georgia improves to a 6-1 record. Ole Miss just kind of really struggled to run the ball besides the design runs with Trinidad Chambliss. He had 42 yards, 4.7 to carry, 2 touchdowns. Keewan Lacey, 12 runs, 31 yards, 2.6 yards per carry. Yeah, he had the 2 touchdowns, but not really much else they could do on the ground. Alexander, 2 runs, 11 yards. Deuce Alexander. Deuce Stribling, or Zon Stribling, 3 catches, 96 yards and a touchdown. Harrison Wallace, 4 catches, 39 yards. Daquan Wright, 3 catches, 34 yards. Deuce Alexander, 2 catches, 33 yards. Watkins, 1 catch, 24 yards. Odom, 2 catches, 20 yards. Lacey, 3 catches, 10 yards. And Caden Lee, 1 catch, 7 yards. Defensively, got 1 sack from Harris, and that's it. Like I said, not really much pressure from either defensive line in this game. And Ole Miss drops to 6-1. Georgia improves to 6-1. Now let's go quarter by quarter. Ole Miss had 7 in the first quarter, 14 in the second quarter, 14 in the third quarter. But when the big quarter came up, they shit rolling down their legs. 0 points. Zero in the fourth quarter. For a total of 35 points. Georgia's defense looked like shit through 3 quarters, but they made Trinidad Chambliss look like shit there in the fourth quarter. But Georgia, 3 in the first quarter, 17 in the second quarter, 6 in the third quarter, 17 in the fourth quarter. The big quarter of the game, they outscored them 17-0 for a huge win at home. Let's go over the team stats here. Lots of offense here today. But Georgia just had more in the fourth quarter when they needed it most. 510 total yards, 289 passing, 221 rushing. Very balanced game. 6.4 yards per play, 34 first downs, 6 for 11 on third down, 80 total plays, 1 sack allowed, no punts, 3 penalties, 0 fumbles, 0 interceptions, 37 minutes of time of possession. Now, Ole Miss never has big time possession because they like to play fast in that lane Kiffin offense. So, Ole Miss 351 total yards, 263 passing, only 88 rushing. Really struggling on the ground unless it was Trinidad Chambliss. 21 first downs, 5 for 9 on third down. 1 for 2 on fourth down, 60 total plays, no sacks. 2 punts, I believe both those punts were in the fourth quarter. And then they had the turnover on downs. 4 penalties, 0 fumbles, interceptions, 22 minutes time of possession. But yeah, what a hell of a SEC football game. 43-35 the final. Georgia gets the win and takes down Ole Miss. So yeah, both quarterbacks, well, Trinidad Chambliss looked good the first 3 quarters. Gunnar Stockton looked amazing in the second half. Just a great football game, man. A huge win. Ole Miss, we'll just have to see what they do next week. They play Oklahoma. I'm going to recap that one. That should be a good game. Oklahoma, Ole Miss. But Georgia down 9 in the fourth, and they outscored them 17-0 to pull off the comeback. So, yeah, that's all to say. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Peace.